Olivia mentioned that she stayed in touch with Linny and the others.
Traveler, Paimon. Ah, and Miss Charlotte, too.
Would you like a magic pocket?
What sort of gadget is it?
It's a wondrous bag that can be used to carry many things.
Trick a friend?
You could just make a friend like Fremine here. Isn't that right, Fremine?
Is this what you meant by...
To be honest, that sounds pretty sweet. Could I have your...
Oh.
Lynette sure is working hard to help Fremine so...
He was the one who proposed doing this. He even wants to assist in our...
Yes, I was planning to first introduce Pear.
That said, would anyone want to see a diver escape underwater?
Oh, it'll work out.
Lynette, could you...
Got it.
My, that Charlotte is rather perceptive. She got rid of... Father says that you did a great deal.
That's all right. We were more than happy.
Oh, I guess you... After Lady Farina left, Father and Monsieur Nervillet opened negotiations, during which he...
A diplomatic gift?
Yes, I was quite surprised at first myself. It could have been done as an apology for the incident with Lord Child, or as thanks for his help in tying the all-devouring narwhal down. Furthermore, Father did also lend significant aid to Fontaine.
That's true.
I would agree, but I've also heard that...
So the...
I suspect you'll have to ask him about that yourself.
Isn't he real... But back to the topic. The Gnosis was given to the knave, right? What about...
They say that he's returned to Snezhnaya to recover from his wounds. I hear that the recent disaster really did a number on his health.
That's true. When you think about it, we've had loads of run-ins with the Fatui.
So shocked by such a simple switching of sides?
Father!
Well, what do you know? Come to the docks to see how my children are doing and meet the traveler by chance.
Are you going to take the Gnosis back to...
That is our duty as harbingers. Don't be too preoccupied with sides. The goal of the Fatui concerns not a single place or person, but the entire world. With such a grand goal in mind, switching my masks is something I've always done. Well, that depends on many things. No one truly knows what the future holds. What good is honesty if you can't rely on it? As for you, I very much look forward to our next collaboration. Good things cannot be achieved alone, and you've proved yourselves to be great partners. A vision? All right. I'll remember to return it. Thank you for keeping it safe for him this entire...
And that's a wrap for me. Huh?
Greetings, Miss Journalist.
Hello. If I'm not mistaken...
That is correct. So forgive me, but I will not be able to serve as a subject in your article. However, feel free to write as much as you'd like about...
I will.
The sea breeze is quite pleasant.
Farewell, Father.
Oh, she has such an intimidating presence. I didn't even dare to take a picture. Thankfully, I've already wrapped up all my pre-scheduled...
Don't be too nervous. Why don't you take a magic pocket before you go? Here, Traveler, Paimon.
To move things about?
That's right. Funny. I was giving out magic pocket. I guess this must be life. We will all follow our own paths. And serendipity. All right then. We'll be handing out pockets in some other districts.
Well, guess we sent Charlotte off. Shall we go see how Nervillette's doing? As long as he's not so busy that he could... said you were going to have free time.
Really? Oh, I suppose. In any case, you came at a good time.
Aw, Paimon's glad that you remember. Alright, let's have it then. How was Fontaine actually saved?
It is strange how words can often leave a bitter taste.
Whoa. So that's what happened? Focalor destroyed the divine throne of the Hydro Archon and restored your path, but Paimon still doesn't quite get what you did.
For me, the authority of the ancient dragons refers to absolute control over the hydro element. Fontainians were incomplete humans born of Egeria's use of the power of the primordial sea, with constitution, but so long as those primordial energies in other words, when I gave my verdict, Fontainians became true humans.
Focalor must have counted on you to make that decision. Yeah, and
It seems from your expressions that you still have more things you wish to ask. Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it. I have investigated his case along many avenues, and I have learned that he once fell into an unknown chasm when he was young. There, by chance, he awakened the all-devouring narwhal. But whether it be by sentiment or reason, as for the judgment passed by the oratrice during the trial, whether it was due to that liability by association or...
guess Focalor had. Hang on a second. Back when Fontaine.
Life has always flowed.
Yeah, Lynette said the fountain.
In truth, even though those Oseid...
Paimon.
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it. You will soon be heading to Natlan, I presume. I'm afraid that I have little talent as a travel guide, so all I can do is tell you what I know about that land. As far as I'm aware, Natlan can be said to be a nation...
A nation of dragons?
No, I suspect that I would not find... Unlike ancient dragons such as myself, the dragons of Natlan have undergone long years of... Natlan is also the nation of war. War ravages those lands like a... There is one other piece of information I got incidentally from the harbinger known as the Captain has thrown his hat into the endless ring.
The captain. Sounds like a real tough cut.
I suggest that you fully prepare yourself before going to Natlan. Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Hang on a sec. When we spoke to Linny earlier, we guessed that there might be...
No wonder the House of the Hearth is the Fatui's So regarding this specific issue, I was just... In truth, I exchanged some further words with that lady named Skirk after sending you two back to the surface. It went something like this.
Well, we're going to head topside to see what's going on. You heard...
What next?
The all-devouring narwhal isn't here. I can finally catch the scent of your It is the authority of the planet's primordial dragons. But with something very similar. I'm sure I've encountered something like this before.
I do not know what you speak of.
You should have the remains of the third descender on your person.
Remains?
According to your parlance, I believe it may be called a gnosis.
Well, that much is true. After Focalor's divinity faded, she handed her... But I fear I have never heard of it described.
I've been training with my master, the Fowl, ever since I was young. It is only natural for those who are great. Regardless, you should probably get to live in itself is a blessing.
What do you mean by that?
No need to fret. These are just my...
This third descender you refer to, who are they?
Master never mentioned them. If you're interested, though, I could ask him.
Next time. You believe we will...
I do. Wait. I have a disciple of my own, don't I? He can be the messenger, then.
That's what she told me. Whether it would prove useful or not.
The remains of the third descender? So that's what the Gnosis actually are. Paimon just thought they looked like chess pieces. How could they...
All the same, assuming that there was no misunderstanding or special metaphor.
And she said that it would bring misfortune and that you
If she speaks the truth, then I would simply be putting Fontaine at I had guessed that you might already be familiar with this concept, but I did not expect you to be. That means that the Gnosis, which are exceedingly element compatible, and I wonder, does your body also possess similar?
Like being able to use elemental powers without a No, let's not think about this stuff right now. Comparing the Traveler to the dead Third Descender and all. That's what you say, but this topic still feels like bad Once Child recovers, let's get some more answers out of him.
I too believe it unwise to make too many blind guesses when information is lacking.
All right. Whatever the case, it seems like the crisis here...
Yes. All of Focalor's efforts were for this moment as well.
But she sacrificed herself in the end as a god, and she suffered...
I suppose that would be the mystery of a god's will. I suspect not. But once in a while, I too would guess that if wishes were like the clouds and life flows like water. And what, ultimately,